This is Narja, CZN's newest unit, and she could be built multiple ways. She could be either a dedicated healer, a hybrid of healer DPS, or a complete DPS booster and just a DPS in general. And she is a controller. These are her cards right here. Shackles of Hunger. You do 3 times damage, defense based, and when you draw the card, you get 4 veracity. Her entire kit revolves around veracity and mealtime right here. Now, what is veracity? Veracity is a sort of buff that you get, like a stackable buff that you get, and whenever you attack, you take up a veracity and you heal. And then predation right here, if you read predation real quick, if you're in a veracity state, 80% damage dealt to attack cards when the effect is used decreased by 1. And you can't have predation without having veracity in the first place. So you'll always have this you'll always be in a veracity state, because veracity is part of the thing that you need to be in the predation state. Now, for me personally, this is my deck right here. Let me go to my deck, say data right here. I removed all of her basics, all of her heals. Now, if you're building her as a dedicated healer, you probably want to remove the basic but keep the heals, because the heals give you veracity. And this is mine right here. So you automatically get veracity, and for one time each turn, when veracity is activated, plus 40% damage map to the next mealtime. So what essentially this is you just keep on stacking up your veracity, and then when you use them via this card, your mealtime gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And then eventually, once you cycle throughout your whole deck and use this a bunch of times, because mealtime is a retain, you could get upwards of like 2,000% defense-based damage. And this is the deck I personally run. This is the deck I personally run. Right here. And one more important thing is this card right here, Domain of Veracity. This specific epiphany, for 2 turns, 100% defense damage base taken. So you kind of want to keep your mealtime and use it in tandem with the Domain of Veracity, or time your mealtime so that not only do you use it after you stack this up, but also use it after this, so you get a 100% damage boost on your mealtime. So yeah, you just do a bunch of damage. And let me show you how that looks like right here. So I did not draw the Shackles card, or not the Shackles card, the card that gives me 7 veracity. So we're just gonna use all these upgrades right here. And just kind of set into the boss right here. And we're basically going to try to brute force this right here. But I do want to show you how, like, the homing laser and the mealtime and all this stuff. Okay, so we got 2 right here. So we could use both of these right now in tandem with these right here. So you see it's at 69% right now, right? 69%, because I think I have a debuff on me. I think this guy put a debuff on me. Not sure. But we can use both of these right now. We're going to get 14 veracity. And then we can just keep on stacking these up right here. Right here. Right here. And you see how I'm like healing up every single time the veracity stats go down? Right here. And then let's use this right here so that this casts multiple homing lasers. So we're gonna use this right here, and you see how it's like giving me a bunch of stacks right here. Bottomless hunger, bottomless hunger, bottomless hunger, because it counts as a stack. So when we check mealtime again, it went from 60 to 792. 60 to 792. So we have the domain now. So remember, this is 792. We use this right here. It will go to 932. And since it lasts for 2 turns, we don't need to use it right now. Maybe we could draw. Maybe we could draw the bottomless hunger again. Yep, we did right here. One right here. We do this right now. So this does ×4 attacks right here. So this is ×4 already, right here. 4 out of the 7, right? 4 that we just had. 5, 2, 3, 4. All of our veracity stacks are gone, and now 1.4k damage right here. 1.4k damage. Just wipe it off. Boop. There we go. And that is my Narja deck. And obviously, I'm gonna be trying to build like more decks for her. One as a dedicated healer, so I can run 2 DPSs and stuff like that. Because this is a DPS and a sub DPS, and then like I guess another sub DPS. So maybe we can get like a hyper carry, another hyper carry plus this, because she is very AP friendly. And yep, that is my deck.